All right, now you're gone. So what's going through your head now at this moment, right? Your job was just stolen from you. So what did some survival mode kick in? Like what what were you thinking in that moment?
So my survival mode kicked in before I got let go.
Okay.
I have a savings with the TRS, so I had pulled me some thousands to secure me for that year. I didn't know it was going to go into 2 years. So when 2 years hit, I was like, oh. But I had already started to plan. I was like, okay, this is how my husband and I will make it. Now, my husband works in medical field. We had a talk. You're not taking this. My husband calls me. He's like, I got the vaccine. I'm like, we had a talk.
Wow.
Fold it.
Fold it too, man. I'll fold it too.
So
I live with it every day.
medically, I was secure because he took the vaccine.
In your DNA.
Right.
Sorry.
Which I was going to interject, but I just lost my train of thought.
Oh, bad.
But yeah, we had
So your husband took the vaccine.
My husband
You
took the
didn't, and
vaccine,
you
and I
were
didn't.
in survival mode a few
so
months.
I wanted to
Yeah.
once I heard that there was a possibility, I already went to my TRS and I pulled some funds. I'm like, this is going to carry us. Medically, I was sustained because my husband took the vaccine. But when they fired me, did a whole mental trip. So I would walk past schools and see the children. I'd start to cry. I'm like, I'm supposed to be there. And mind you, sometimes I didn't like teaching. Sometimes teaching sucks. You know? But I'm like, I wasn't supposed to leave like this.
Right.
Like I should have been leaving on my own terms. I shouldn't have been fired. And so it was actually months where you almost feel like you're schizophrenic because you're fine, and then like a commercial will pop up during the summertime, and it's time to go back to school. And it's like, oh my goodness, I'm not going back to school, and all of this stuff is starting to flush through your head and stuff. And so emotionally, it was very hard because nobody likes something to just be snatched from under them. Even if you were prepared for it, I wasn't prepared for it. I knew the possibilities, but I had an expectation that by a year in, they'll see what's going on. I have the opportunity to go back to my job. Now 4 months later, I'm fired. And so that took a toll on me up until just recently. I'm fine going past school and hearing the children, and I'm okay. But it took a while for that to come out my system because I'm an educator. This is my life. This is what I do. I watch children. I take them on trips. Even when I see the school buses lined up, because I have a couple of schools nearby my home, I'm like, they're going on a trip. I wonder where they're going. Like all this stuff flashes into your mind. But the cool thing about having a supportive tribe, my family and my friends, they're like my dad. My dad gave me the most consoling and comforting words. He's like, you're smart, you're creative, you can make your way. And with that, I just felt the liberty of like, I don't need to go back there. I'm going to take everything that I have, everything that I know how to do, and I'm going to make my way.
Right.
And so now that we have the opportunity to go back, I was like, I'm not going back.